This video is going to go over your STAR 360 information, which is step 7 of your onboarding checklist. The STAR 360 online is our school-wide kinder through 12th grade testing program that's administered to students 6 times throughout the year. Of course, if you come in late through the school year, you might not take it all 6 times. This assessment is used to assess and monitor growth in both reading and math. If you're a kinder and first grader, it assesses your early literacy skills and math. Assessments do not have to be completed in one sitting. Students may take a break if needed during the test. If you pause the test or come back to it, being in the middle of a test, they're going to ask you for a monitor password, which is admin. The first assessment must be completed for both the reading and math during your first week of school, which is your onboarding training week. For accuracy, each student needs to complete the assessments independently. We do not need to know what your learning coach or your adult that's helping you, what they already know. We need to know what the student knows. If they get too much help, they could be put in the wrong support classroom. They could be put at a higher curriculum level. So we want to make sure we have an accurate account of where they need help and support. So please do not help your student at all during each of these assessments. The assessments do not affect students' grades or the ability to attend ORVA. So STAR 360 has a separate link, which is this right here. If you want to pause it and write it down, it also is in the instructions, and the link to this is also in the onboarding checklist. But please do not just Google STAR 360. ORVA, our school has a specific link to the assessments. So everyone also has a specific username and password. It's not the same for everyone. So when you got enrolled with our school, you got given a student ID number. That is your username for the STAR 360 assessment. The password is your legal first name and the last 3 digits of your student ID number. For example, if a student has a student ID of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and their name is John, so their username is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The password would be John with a capital beginning letter and 4, 5, 6. No spaces, no dashes, no nothing. So you're probably asking, well, I don't know my student ID number. Where do you find it? When you log in to the student account, over here to the right where it says My Account, there's going to be a number in parentheses right on the top upper hand corner of your K-12 student account online school. That is your student's user ID. So when you click on the link that we have provided for you, you're going to click I'm a student. Then it's going to ask you for that username and password. And then it's going to give you 3 tests that you can take. Nobody is taking 3 tests. If you are a 2nd through 5th grader, you will take the reading test and the math test, and you will not take and skip the early literacy test. If you are a kindergartner or 1st grader, you will not take the reading test. You will only take the early literacy test and the math test. Then you're going to choose your homeroom teacher, whoever you got assigned to, and then click Start. You'll have to do this process all over again for the 2nd assessment, and you're just doing an assessment one at a time. You can count the time that you're doing the STAR 360 as attendance because this is academic, and you can put your math part under their math course, which shows you in another video here how to log attendance, or you can put it under Online Learning K-8 is where you put all the onboarding information and academics you're learning. And then when you take the reading test, you can either put it under your language arts or literature section or the Online Learning K-8, which is where all your onboarding attendance time goes during your training week. And just wanted to remind you, who's awesome? You're awesome.